What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys the second part of our UU live where we're going to be using my sticky web team. Now this guy has got a pretty scary team, I must admit. He's got the Hydreigon. I really don't see I don't see too much need for sticky webs here. He has got a relatively slow team outside of the Swellow and also the Hydreigon, so that's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a bit of a scary team to face, but not much you can really do about that. I think in terms of what we're going to lead with, we have got to try and get rid of that Snorlax, because that Snorlax is going to be a problem again, especially if that's Curselax. So I have a feeling he may be leading off with something like the Swellow. I mean, Entei could be an option. I think we're going to go for Entei here. Does leads off Milotic. Okay, that's far from ideal. What we're going to do is actually go... I think we're going to go into SpecsBruh, because I don't think we need the Sash on this. And just fire off a Thunderbolt. Goes for Coil. Okay. This is interesting. I think what we do here is we just fire off a Thunder. Because a Thunder, even if this is for Death Milotic, is still going to do a really good amount of damage. That is a huge amount of damage. Does go for Dragon Tail here. Come on, don't send us out. And sends that out to Haxorus. I don't know if a Dragon Claw is going to do enough. And I kind of need the Haxorus. Because late game with a Dragon Dance up, we can really get some work done. And it means we can set up alongside the Snorlax as well and get a good amount of damage off on that. But I think we just go back onto the Galvantula in case he wants to go for something else. Does go for Dragon Tail again. Okay. God. Right. What we're going to do is... I think we're going to go into Entei this time. Because he's just going to keep sending us... Oh, he goes for School this time as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. This thing's already stressing me out. Gas Protect as well. Okay. Okay, I see. So it's got Coil, School, Protect. Doesn't have any real recovery. I think we just get a burn on this guy, because once we get a burn... Ah, that's great. Okay. That puts us in a much better position now. Because we can go into pretty much anything now. I mean, we could go into... let's see. I think SpecsBruh is probably our best bet here. And we just fire off a Bug Buzz. Because I don't know, he may decide to keep this. He does not end up keeping this, but that's good. That's the Milotic out the way. That did cause quite a bit of spread damage, and it took out our Entei. In terms of what's coming in next, it does go into Fortress. I think what we do is we just fire off a Thunder here. And get a good amount of damage off on that. Gets the Para. Do we para him, though? He does get parried. Okay, that's huge. We can fire off another Thunder now. And SpecsBruh is really putting in the work in these sets of lives. Goes out into Ampharos now. I think what we do here is Bug Buzz resisted? I always forget. I think we fire off a Bug Buzz here to get some damage off on this guy. 38% is respectable. Do die to a Dragon Pulse though. But what this does mean is we could go into Haxorus and fire off a Dragon Claw, and something is going to then die, because we were definitely going to be outspeeding this Ampharos. We can fire off a Dragon Claw, and even the Fortress I don't think can take 2 Dragon Claws, or at least a Dragon Claw and an Earthquake. Does go into Fortress, and that's going to die to 2 Dragon Claws. But I'm tempted to be cheeky here. Very, very tempted to be cheeky here. Because if I can get Dragon Dance up, I pretty much win. He might even try and go for Rocks, just to click Rocks as a last-ditch attempt. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. I'm feeling risky. Does set up Rocks. Okay, that's great, because we now outspeed everything. We can fire off a Dragon Claw, and I think we have a good chance of sweeping, especially with that Snorlax. Actually, the Snorlax can probably take a hit, but it's really not going to appreciate it. And even then, he has to risk... He just has to risk the chance of being... We one-shot. Okay. I think we just sweep from here, which is just absolutely great. I wasn't banking on the Parahax. I just knew that there wasn't too much outside of maybe Gyro Ball we could do. So we can go for another Dragon Claw here. That's going to take out the Swellow. This is why I run Dragon Dance and Haxorus, because you don't need the webs that way. And finally, Hydreigon. We can just fire off another Dragon Claw, take that out. And then finally the Ampharos as well. So that's absolutely excellent. A bit of a shaky start on this one, but... definitely Haxorus putting in the work here. And we take out the Ampharos. So that's absolutely great. So we finish that off a very strong position. We're going to go for another one though, because still got loads and loads of time left. Ooh, okay. I do see a distinct lack of spinner, though. Which is why I think Galvantula is going to be a very good lead here. Does go out into Mamoswine. We're just going to set up webs because what's he going to do? Does decide to go for that. We're going to go for a Giga Drain here because that's going to do a good amount of damage. That does not as much as I expected. We are probably going to go down to a Ice Shard here. Do I want to preserve this guy? Probably not with the Electivire running around. I think we just fire off a Giga Drain. Does go for Ice Shard, and that's going to be able to take us out. Okay, that's fair enough. But what we can do now is Entei is a good shout because we do outspeed. And I don't see anything really appreciating a Sacred Fire. I think we're going to go down to Entei here. Because he's revealed he's not Scarfed. He's a sort of slower, maybe slower. Yeah, we just go for a Sacred Fire because that should still take out the Mamo. We do take out the Mamoswine. That's absolutely excellent there. Hydreigon's still a problem. Does go into Sharpedo now. 317 speed. He's going to be Adamant. He's going to be Adamant. So he's got... We can still take this guy out. So I think what we do here is... I think Sacred Fire might be our best bet. I know he's going to go for Protect this turn. But it's still going to be enough to... Yeah, I think we go for Sacred Fire here. He goes for Aqua Jet. Oh, we should have gone... We should have clicked the... Okay. I was not expecting that as well. And it was a crit. We may even have lived that. But not much you can do. I think we're going to Blastoise here. Because Blastoise can take a hit. We can Mega Up, fire off a Aura Sphere. I think Aura Sphere is our best bet. He does decide to stay in. Goes to Protect. He's probably going into Doublade now. I'm probably over-predicting horribly. No, we don't over-predict. We don't over-predict. Oh well. What we're going to do though is, I think we just fire off a Scald, because Doublade is not going to be appreciating this, because this is from a Blastoise. We have a chance to burn as well. 59%, we don't get the burn. He goes to the SD. I mean, Shadow Sneak should do a fair amount, but really not. Oh, gets another that crit may actually matter, because that means our stop to Sharpedo is now yeah, I think that crit matters. Late game it's going to matter. Yeah, because, I mean, unless Haxorus can take a hit from this, as long as it doesn't have Ice Fang. Goes into Sharpedo. He knows we can beat us now. So we go for Aura Sphere. He does go for the Protect now. We're going to have to just try and kill this Sharpedo. He has Aqua Jet. He's got Protect. I mean, Haxorus may live a hit. So I think we Aura Sphere here. Okay. All these crits, oh, honestly, I do apologise for getting a little bit salty, but I hope you guys understand. But Haxorus actually should be able to take a hit from this guy. We can fire off a Dragon Claw. He does Mega Up here. He's got Ice Fang as well, and as I said, it is going to mean the end of the game. We fire off a Moonblast here. Crunch, we're going to live, but are we going to take out this guy? No. Okay, so, yeah, we lose that one because... My goodness. I'm a bit salty after this one, I must admit. But we're going to keep going. He does decide to let us live, and a Sludge Wave is going to take us out. Should have Ice Fang there. Goes into Hydreigon. I mean, if he's modest, we win, but he does have Surf. Okay. Not much you can do about that one. We're going to move on. We're going to move on before I get, as I said, before I get too salty. Because there were some ridiculous crits there that definitely, definitely mattered there. But, I don't know. I don't know about the Crunch crit on the Blastoise, but we are pretty bulky. So, if you guys could calc it, I'd be interested to see. But, I think definitely the Shadow Sneak made the difference, because it did then mean... okay, so what's this guy got? What is he going to lead with? He's got a relatively slow team as well. The Dragalge is going to be a problem. But it's a very, very slow team. Like, extremely slow. I'm tempted to lead off with Killer Bunny here. Let's see what he leads off with. Does lead off with Snorlax. Okay. I'm interested to see how much the Sludge Wave is going to do. It's absolutely nothing. Okay. And we made a big mistake. Okay. Right. We can still live after rocks, and he does lack priority, so we can, apart from the Spiritomb. So I think what we do here is we go into Blastoise and we start firing off. He has Return. Okay. I'm really over-predicting with this Snorlax. I think we fire off an Aura Sphere here. 45%. What set does that make you? We do live on 1, which is great. We can fire off another Aura Sphere. I know the Spiritomb might be coming in, but we cannot afford to over-predict here. Does go into Spiritomb now. I think we just fire off a Scald. I know a Shadow Sneak's coming my way. So that's more of an offensive Snorlax, which is really interesting to see. So I think here we go into Entei. Do we go into Entei? Galvantula works late game. Galvantula does really good work late game, actually. It's just once the Spiritomb is out the way and once the Snorlax is dead. Willow's definitely a thing, so I think Entei is our best bet here. And we just fire off a Sacred Fire. I know the Slowking might be coming in, but that means we can bring in a Galvantula or something like that. And nothing wants to take it. Apart from maybe the Dragouge. But yeah, I expected Curslax with the Snorlax, but I probably shouldn't have made those sorts of predictions early on. But now we know how much we expect to do, which is just pretty much nothing with Killer Bunny there onto that. Yeah, with the Snorlax. But yeah, that's fine. It's something we just learn, I think, is the best bet. Does go out into the Dragouge. Sacred Fire, 40% is a good amount of damage. We don't snag the burn, though. We're going to have to go for the Bulldoze here, because we cannot afford this. There is 0 switch-ins with this guy. Absolutely 0 switch-ins. We do take him out. That's great. That's an absolutely massive threat out the way. Does mean he can go into Slowking here, but we have ways to deal with Slowking, which is just absolutely fine. Actually, goes into Fortress. Well, I'm firing off a Sacred Fire here. Like, what are you trying to achieve with this? Get up rocks? Just to get up rocks. Okay. I'm firing off another Sacred Fire because even if it missed, it wouldn't make too much difference to me. It means that other things can't switch in as well. But, I mean, Nidoking still lives from after rocks, so, and as I said, once that Spiritomb's out the way, we're good to go. So that Snorlax has got EQ, Return, so it's not going to be Curslax. Oh, it could still be Curslax. Rest, Sleep Talk. Oh, no, because it can't, because it wouldn't have Sleep Talk. Okay, so that's a bit nicer to see. Snorlaxes might be a little bit easier to deal with then. If Snorlax got Slack Off, that would be insane. It should really get Slack Off. I don't know why they don't give it to him. Goes into Slowking here. This will mean a free switch into SpecsBruh, and SpecsBruh just wrecks, absolutely wrecks. So, do we keep Entei round? With rocks up, I think we just get some prior damage off on this guy. 37% is respectable. We don't get the burn, though. But that does bring us down to a pretty much guaranteed range where SpecsBruh is going to be able to take him out, which is really nice. So we're going to fire off just fire off a Thunder here. Oh my goodness. And he gets the Trick Room up. Okay, that's going to make so much difference. And he has the Flamethrower. This live is not going my way. Not going my way at all. Okay. Oh my goodness. In before he gets a burn. Does go into Spiritomb here. That's absolutely fine. What we can do now is fire off a Moonblast. See how much this does. Does go for Pursuit. Oh, he's got Infiltrator. I do forget that these things get Infiltrator. He does get the special attack drop. I think we just need some prior damage off on the Spiritomb. Is our best bet. And just burn these Trick Room turns. And I think what we do here... Does Haxorus sweep at +1? Because we can set up on the Spiritomb. I think Haxorus sweeps at +1. So, we may still be able to get this. So we let this guy get down. Maybe he may have the Will-O-Wisp. That's the only thing. Do we need to actually set up? We may not even have to set up. We just fire off a Dragon Claw. I just realised this thing does get Willow. Oh my goodness, that mess made so much difference. It's fine though, it's all part of the game. It's part of the game. Yeah, and I do apologise if you guys think I'm being a bit too salty about this. But I do think we win from here, especially if he switches in Slowking straight away. Does just go for Sucker Punch. We could have set up on this guy, but I didn't really want to risk it. Will we still have been able to sweep? Maybe not. Does go into Nikolai. He's going to have Ice Shard. He is going to be able to clean up from here. Yeah, he wins the game from the miss. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go for one more because hopefully that's going to make a difference and we're not going to have these same sorts of problems. Okay, so I'm definitely predicting the Cloyster lead because 9 times out of 10 they do lead straight away with Cloyster and try and set up, which I never really understood. But let's go for that. Leads off with Rotom. Okay, fair enough. We want to take it Overheat. I think we're just switching to Entei here because SpecsBruh actually really puts in work later on. Goes for Trick. What are we going to get? Choice Scarf. I really don't mind too much about that. What we're going to do is Scarf ourselves into Stone Edge because not many things outside of maybe the Crest want to take a Stone Edge. And we do get a good amount of damage off on this guy, which is really nice. And he does die to Life Orb, which is really good. So getting rid of that Rotom Heat, because Rotom Heat does cause our team some problems. But so will Cress. Goes down to Gator. Will Entei still puts in work. But it would be nice to preserve the Sash from Galvantula because we can force it out with the Galvantula. I think we just go for we just miss the Stone Edge. Today is not my day. Yeah, today is definitely not my day at all. And he's going to be able to get an Aqua Jet off and just kill us with a free Dragon Dance. Oh my goodness. Oh, he does decide to stay in. Is he going to keep setting up? Well, that's fine. We have got a Sash on the Galvantula, so that's fine. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go into SpecsBruh. Whatever you do, don't miss your Thunder. Does go for Waterfall or the Flinch. Excellent. Finally you do something. Okay, that's good. And we do outspeed everything else as well, which is really nice. I'm inclined to keep this, but just because it's going to be able to help us take out the Cress. 376. Okay, this thing is going to cause us some issues. What don't we need? Blastoise helps us with Cloyster, but doesn't really help us with anything else. I think Blastoise, you're going to have to go down here. Because we need a free switch into something else. Goes for Sub. Okay. Well, if we click Bug Buzz, then you'd have been dead. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Does go for Energy Ball. We're going to live that. And we're going to break the Sub. So that's good. That's more than enough that Blastoise needs to do there. Goes for Dragon Pulse. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Cress. And we're going to set up a... We're going to set up a Calm Mind here. Goes into his own Cress. Okay. If this isn't... This might not be Crow Cress. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a sub. Because we should outspeed. Please go for Toxic. Yes! Okay, right. Now we're in business. We're in business now. Start setting up Calm Minds. So I don't think there's a way this guy can beat us now. Does go for his own Calm Minds, but he doesn't have the sub. And the sub's going to make enough difference. He may have his Moonlight, though. That's the only thing. But we got Psyshock on this as well. Let's see what moveset he's got. We might as well set up to full. It is going to get quite interesting later on. I don't know what to expect, because it's going to be sub versus Moonlight. Go for some more Calm Minds. Just keep going. He's only got Moonblast. He may only have Moonblast. Okay, I think we win this then. He might be able to stall us out of Psyshocks though. That's the only thing. Yeah, Moonblast is going to do nothing. How much does Psyshock do? 22%. If he doesn't have Moonlight, we win. Let's see. He's going to go for some more Calm Minds. Well, we're going to be able to take those without him being able to break the sub for quite a few times. We're going to go for some more Psyshocks. Please don't reveal the Moonlight. Okay. Goes for Moonblast here. We're going to go for some more Psyshocks. Yes, okay. So he's got Calm Mind, that Toxic. And I'm really worried about this Moonlight. Goes. Oh, I didn't see we broke our sub. Damn. Okay. That may cost me. That may cost me horribly. Yeah, that's going to cost me. That was completely my fault, to be honest. Yeah, that's going to cost me. I don't see any way around this. I should have just subbed. I was just dumb. I didn't see that it broke my sub. I think what we're going to have to do is let the crest go down. And... Oh, okay. So if we crit here... No, even if we crit, we're not going to win. That was really dumb on my part. Does go for Moonlight here. Okay. We just need to bring it down to a range where Haxorus can take it out. So we're going to go for Psyshocks. And then we're going to chance our... I think we're going to chance our armor to crit here. He's just going to Moonlight up. Yeah. Ah, that was such a dumb mistake on my part. We're going to go into SpecsBruh. Go for that Bug Buzz. Because if we can get a crit here... I know I'm reaching far. I'm reaching very, very far here. But I think it's our best bet. No. No crit. And a Moonblast is going to take us out. Okay. Go into Haxorus. See how much Dragon Claw does. It's really not going to do enough. But there's not much we can do. I think, to be honest, in the long run, he'd have been able to PP Storm me out. So I don't think it made much difference. He is going to be able to take us out there. So this is definitely one of the inherent weaknesses, is bulky Calm Minds or bulky Curse Pokemon. So maybe some sort of phasing on here would be nice. It's difficult to know. I'd be tempted to put Roar on this, or on the Blastoise or something like that for sort of future goes. But, yeah, doing absolutely zero. He's going to be able to take us out, definitely. And also, it puts us within Dragon Pulse range of the Sceptile as well. Yeah, and he ends up winning that, which is fair enough, to be honest. As I said, in the long run, running it out in my mind, I don't think there was any way we could have broken this guy. And he does end up taking us out. So anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up the live here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologise for getting a little bit salty in the middle there. But, and also, I do apologise for a bit of a stupid play there. But as I said, I don't think in the long run it made too much difference. I was going to end up losing anyway. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the live and you enjoyed the team and everything like that. And don't forget as well, if you do want to see more of these battles, I do have a whole selection of those. I think about 9 or 10 of them. From previous sessions and stuff. So I will link that down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.